Welcome back. We continue our election night coverage here with you on WTOL 11. We've been breaking down the issues and the levies and the money initiatives that are on the ballot. Right now, we want to bring in Ohio Secretary of State Frank LaRose joining us. Thank you so much for spending the time on what has been a very busy day. Bring our viewers up to speed, if you can, on what you're seeing as far as Ohioans casting their ballots today. How is the turnout?
Well, let's start with early voting. Early voting had 864,525 Ohioans as of Sunday evening. That's a great thing. We're seeing steady turnout throughout the state. At 6:30 this morning, thousands of polling locations opened right on time. We've had a smooth election day by and large. There are always small logistical things that come up, but that's why we have those redundancies and backup plans in place to make sure that we work through that. So far, another smooth election day throughout Ohio and really high turnout throughout the state, which is great news.
I'm curious, from a Secretary of State position, what does it mean to you that no matter what channel you flip around to today, all around the country, Ohio is being talked about, specifically issue 1? What does that mean to you that those kind of things are being discussed?
Well, the eyes of the world are on Ohio, and once again, as goes Ohio, so goes the nation. There is a group of out-of-state special interests that have brought issue 1 to Ohio. They want to prove the concept. If they can get this really extreme, very radical pro-abortion amendment done in Ohio, they want to try to take it to other states in 2024, and that's why I've been outspoken as an opponent of this issue.
Let me ask you, Secretary of State Frank LaRose, once again joining us here live on the air on this election day, up or down with either of these votes, either issue 1 or issue 2. How do you see this changing, the outcomes changing Ohio's political identity going forward?
Well, again, the question here is, do we want to have the most extreme abortion law in the country? That's what issue 1 would be. And do we want to join the group of states that have legalized recreational marijuana? I do think that both of these could fundamentally change the fabric of who we are, a Midwestern working class state. And so I've got some concerns about both of them.
What are those concerns?
Well, those concerns are that, the concern specifically about issue 1 is that it would legalize abortion all the way through the end of pregnancy. That's, I think, abhorrent to many people. Take away parental rights, which is deeply concerning as well. And, again, would put us at the fringe in the nation as it relates to abortion.
Lastly, as you come to the end of this day, what are you hoping for, best case scenario as far as turnout is concerned?
Well, I don't predict specific numbers, but we know that, a large number have already voted absentee, and we think that there could be another couple million Ohioans that voted today. That's a great thing. Of course, we're going to tabulate those numbers tonight and release those on our website, voteohio.gov. You'll go to your county board of elections for local election results, and that's what we do here. We let the voters make their voice heard, and then we release those results tonight as soon as possible. All
right, we've got about 2 hours left. Hopefully, we have a smooth ending to everything that has been this election day. Secretary of State Frank LaRose joining us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.